Alright. You all find yourself in a deep, hot, humid jungle. It's roughly 110 degrees in the shade. It is 85 to 90% humidity. Your cart is snarled, stuck in the mud, and deep in the roots, and there's no way you will be able to bring it with you. So you regretfully decide to abandon your cart and lash all your belongings to Felipe. Charlotte's gem, the party's coins, your provisions from Tinselton, and Winter Frost. You lash all to Felipe as you quickly realize that Winter can't even stand in this heat and humidity.
Eh,
You all shed all your warm, thick clothes, and as you're now standing there wearing new leaf woven garments, you undergo the task of peeling Winter's sweat soaked layers off before she dies of heat stroke, and you bundle those up, tying them to Felipe as well, who doesn't seem bothered no matter how much you laden him down with.
He is strong.
Oh yeah.
he is the strongest of horse.
Winter moans and attempts some half-hearted protest, but she lacks the energy to truly put up any kind of resistance currently.
Mitzi will just kind of like tell her, I'm sorry, I don't have any heat resistant stuff. If I had any heat resistance ingredients, I would make you a potion for that. Oh, maybe we
You
could find some
all
stuff for that.
then spend the next couple months surviving in the jungle. You don't manage to find your way out in the next 3 months, but you do manage to stay alive, avoiding bigger monsters, learning to scavenge other creatures' kills, and slowly experimenting to find what is and is not safe to eat, while also doing your best to keep Winter alive. You all gain proficiency in survival. If you already have it, you gain expertise in survival, and you all gain +1 to Constitution.
Woo!
Oh hell yeah.
Get what now in Constitution?
+1. So you change whatever you have to whatever it is +1. And I now have expertise in survival. Oh god.
Me too, twins.
Expertise.
And +1 to con, you said.
I now have a +8 in survival, dear god.
Where do I put that +1?
In constitute,
The
in the big number.
big number.
No, the like the one that's more numerically. I mean, like, yeah.
It might be easier to do it from the cog, but it's up to you.
What do you? So your current number was 15 or 16.
It was 16.
Okay, so you increased it to 17.
Okay. And let me just go find the survival.
And you just hit the blank box and turn it into a check mark. There you go.
Alright, and
Perfect.
survival. Do I go into the book thing?
No. So with survival, now you're trained in survival. You now have proficiency in it. You don't need to worry about expertise unless you already had proficiency.
Yeah. Okay. How close are we to real life Chile? in this in where we at right now, because I might be able to make us something to combat this heat.
Hold. Me and Slaya are still slowly working on stuff with the map, but if
Let
Slaya
me
would
check.
like, I can go
Recipes.
look.
Chile, Chile, right there. Okay,
Pulling up the
dokie.
map. I've already gotten the map.
Let me check. Wait, where'd your stream go?
Wait, oh, that's weird. For some reason it stopped. Okay, there we go.
Uh-huh. Okay, so you see that dotted outline? That used to be Chile.
You mean this one?
No, go down, go down. The dot of where Brazil and Chile used to be on the real map.
Oh, this? Or...
Yeah, you just see. Okay, so, you are. So Chile would now be that bump to the right. It's basically the bottommost bump of the Mayan kingdom.
Yeah, down
That would be
here.
Chile. However, you are all much closer to,
I think we're somewhere in Brazil.
Okay. So
not quite. You'd be in, like, middle Colombia.
Ah, okay.
Interesting.
all right. Still, this drink that I'm trying to make is very popular over there. It has.
Make me a survival check. No, nature check.
Oh, me?
Yeah. You're trying to find, and you're trying to identify plants and find ingredients.
Can I ask for help with somebody a bit smarter?
I can help. What are you trying to make?
I'm trying to make Carrie just whispers and it's just nonsense, but translated into zero brain cell language. So
Okay, what do you need?
I just told you.
I can give you the help action unless you want me to help you with the check. What would be the check?
I feel like you should do the check since it's intelligence, and from what I remember, Carrie's a rock.
I have
When it
11
comes to intelligence.
intelligence.
Yeah, I have -1 on my thing, and 8.
Grave, what's yours?
Rolling a what?
What is your intelligence?
8. I have a -1, so I'm not gonna be any help.
Rosie?
It's like Mitzi has the highest intelligence. Oh,
No.
Charlotte has a 10.
Well.
Okay, give me a nature check with disadvantage.
Oh.
All right. Nature check. Here we go. 6.
Fuck!
You all, Mitzi, you find this
Oh.
beautiful blue flower. It's nearly iridescent, a word you've never even heard before, but you feel adequately describes the blueness of this flower.
Oh. Thank you.
Yum.
Oh shit! I just got raided. Thank you, Dyson Andy.
Yay.
Thanks for the raid. Welcome to the Habaxi
Jojo,
campaign.
as you eat this iridescent
Charlotte
blue
welcomes
flower that
raiders.
Mitzi had foraged, suddenly everything turns wibbly wobbly as colors shift and everything seems to be waving as though everything was made of rippling water.
Oh, I got rainbow eyes.
And as you attempt to walk forward, you find yourself on your back, as though all of gravity has shifted alignment. Everyone else, you're watching Mitzi drool
You
as
mean
her
Jojo.
eyes alternate between... yes,
I think it
Jojo.
was Yeah.
Jojo drool as his eyes dilate and constrict rapidly.
Yes, as in
I
peanut butter
can
slime.
smell colors.
Mitsuyo just kind of like poked Jojo, just like, interesting reaction. And she pulls out her potion book and just starts writing down what it did to Jojo.
Hmm.
Charlotte
Thank you. I am delicious.
and Carrie, what are you both doing?
Well, I'm still trying to find any herbs or basically anything to make us a very refreshing drink.
There are orbs and greenery basically wherever you look. This jungle is so plentiful. Picking which ones will or will not have the desired effect, though, is different. Could you roll me another nature check at disadvantage?
Sure. One moment. Disadvantage. Nature. There it is. Oh.
Hey, four's pretty
You
good.
find the strange three-leaf plant that kind of has a vine wrapping around a tree.
Huh.
Okay, so it isn't weed.
Well, Carrie shall go up and get that leaf if it really pops out for me to notice it.
It does. It does. It looks like this.
Oh,
What is that?
Oh,
poison ivy.
that's poison ivy.
It's fine.
Looks
Everything's
very
fine.
minty.
Oh no.
All
Carrie,
right,
Harry.
Kelly, you have gathered this orb and you put it in Mitzi's potion pot along with the blue flowers.
fuck, what are we making?
Welcome.
Charlotte,
Nothing good.
would you like to give me a nature check to find a contribution to add to this?
Oh, Charlotte, you said nature can't be survival. Huh? It has to be nature.
No, unfortunately, because this time you are strictly trying to identify plants.
Ah, slam it.
Welcome, Dyson and Andy, to the Habaxi
Yes.
campaign, where we are a bunch of halfling Tabaxi hybrids, and we are all idiots.
Does Charlotte have disadvantage?
What's your nature score?
1.
That is higher than the rest of the parties, so I will let you make this a straight check.
What is a negative one?
Charlotte!
Oh! Oh, wow, that's the highest one.
Charlotte, with that score, you are not only able to correctly identify an alveolar plant, you also realize that Kaylee, who is now scratching red marks on their hands, has just picked a bunch of poison ivy.
Yes, Dyson Andy.
We're gonna have to dip your hands into a river.
We are
Don't
very
touch
much
anything.
the dumb cats.
Oh god, I know I'll have to do it, but it a river in a rainforest. I'm gonna be swarmed with leeches.
Yeah, we're going to hope that we won't accidentally give you sepsis, but I don't know what that is. Charlotte would like to recommend that you drop it.
For the viewers of the stream, here is the Habaxi party. In all their glory, from left to right is Carrie, Mitzi, Charlotte, or Scarlet or Charlotte?
That is Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Charlotte is Tabaxi.
Yes, it's Charlotte and JoJo.
Hmm. Is it bad? I kinda already put some in the pot.
Probably.
Yes, a little bit.
It'll
Don't
be
worry, it
fine.
will break down in the potion effect.
Nobody drink that.
It's perfectly
It's okay.
safe.
Okay.
Mitzi just puts her hands on her hips, her fists on her hips. It's perfectly safe.
Well, Charlotte doesn't know a lot, but
Joji
Charlotte
has a
does know
slurp.
it's about 85% chance that most people are affected by poison ivy.
Carrie's gonna go put her hand into the river, or if... Oh yeah, there is a river
Could
here.
you now make me a survival check to identify a river?
Sure. I do have a proficiency in it as well. I'm guessing still a normal one. Check.
Mm-hmm.
What did I get? 16.
That's pretty good.
You flick your ears, and as they rotate around, you are able to pick up the sound of water splashing on rock.
I wish to see what is the splashing of rocks on water.
You follow the splashing of rocks on water, and you come across a river down at the bottom of this gorge.
Oh, Charlotte wasn't paying attention to where we started. Apologies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's steep.
That doesn't feel
There
the
are
most
steep,
comforting.
muddy slopes leading down into the flowing water. It is at a reasonable pace, and it looks quite clean.
Can I
We must be
try
careful near
and...
the water's edge, friends.
Can I try and see if there's anything of interest? My big old oogly eyes.
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
I love how
There it
JoJo
is.
just so zonked out of his
10.
mind while this is happening.
You notice right here is this
I don't think I can help
medium-sized
drugs.
bush with these bright red berries that smell so sweet.
You got me at bush. I'm going to the bush.
Mm-hmm. You can put your token down on the map.
Where again?
Here.
Oh, I was zoomed in too much. Can you ping again?
Here.
Oh, I don't think it's pinging.
Oh yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah, I don't
pinging
see
for
it.
some reason. That's weird.
Here, I'll
apologize.
just put my token
Here.
and... Here?
Perfect.
I grab the bush. I wish to grab an entire bush.
You grab this bush, and when you do, 3 large, powerful vines lash out, wrapping around you. One around your stomach, one around your legs, and another around your neck.
Ah!
They all slowly
Oh,
begin
no,
to
it's very
squeeze
bad.
and constrict.
Oh, Mitzi, we have to do something.
Oh no! And
Can I... Would patient defense help with this? By any chance?
What is patient defense?
You can spend 1 key point to take the dodge action as a that's as a bonus action on your turn. Never mind.
Mitzi.
Alright, Charlotte, could you give me a survival check to lash Jojo to Philippe's side on the opposite end of Winter's absolutely badonka's butt?
Rolls up invisible sleeves. Hiya! 13.
You know, he's halfway up there. His head is off the ground.
Good enough. We will be back for you, Jojo.
I can smell sound.
Charlotte does not know what that means. We will discuss later.
Now.
Mitzi is
Oh,
just.
Winter, hold on. We will continue to hydrate you.
Mitzi runs up to Felipe, grabs her giant sword, and then screams, "Don't worry, Carrie. I'll shave you." As she
Your large
runs with the-
sword is lashed low down on Felipe's side. Honestly, it's more of hanging from the side, so it's
Dragged in the
low enough for you
dirt.
to be able to. No, both ends are properly secured at either end of Felipe. It's just Felipe's so big and you're so small. It has to be low down for you to be able to reach up and pull it out.
Yes.
Can I try and wriggle my way out somehow?
Give me 3 con saves and 3 strength saves.
Oh, yoy. Alright. Oh, 1,
Oh.
2,
Scarlet
3.
believes in Carrie!
The other two don't matter. By getting a nat 20, your body somehow is so fit from all your time
One.
training as a monk and
Oh! Oh!
so close!
Oh!
He's got the lucky feet on
Yeah!
That was so close! God, no!
Mitzi, you run back in the clearing and you see Carrie Carrot Top has not only overcome the nerve toxin latent of these the toxins that would affect her nervous system laden within these plants. She's also managed to, just by brute strength, pull off vines as thick as her arm and is standing there eating handfuls of bright red berries completely
Yes.
fine.
You guys want some berries?
Yeesh. Okay, let me go. Here, I have bag. But you should put some plant parts in the bag. I might have use.
That's a good idea.
As she'll have Carrie put the parts in the bag, but she'll actually put those in a separate bag just to be safe. And mark clearly, very dangerous plant.
Very dangerous plant. I go put berries into some berries into the potion cauldron.
So you now have a you now have bright red berries, poison ivy, and these iridescent blue flowers all in the potion pot.
I feel like we're
Mitzi.
missing one more
Oh no,
ingredient.
Carrie, the itchiness on your hands has now spread to inside your mouth.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Scarlet was worried.
Maybe drinking the potion now will help me.
Carrie just kind of think. Not Carrie. Mitzi will just kind of think for a moment. Well, quickly like rummage through her things. Okay. I have idea. She just like holds out one of her potions. Drink this.
Oh, I drink.
Charlotte is praying for you.
I wish to pray, but I have -1 in religion. Or, no, I don't. No, I have to. I am religious. Banushka taught me well.
Shall I roll the
Oh, good.
D1000 Leia or D100?
Yes, please do.
Oh, fuck.
D100.
Maybe if it works, we give
60.
some to Jojo.
I feel like
His
all of
hand
you
is
should
so
take.
heavy.
I feel like all of you should take like 20 feet.
Could
Back.
you repeat that, please?
60.
16?
No, 60.
6-0.
Ah, okay.
6-0.
Okay. As you take this combination of sugars, carbohydrates, and toxins, everything is chill, man. It's just everything's fine. Like, why would you ever conceive of needing to panic? Everything's just totally chill.
Oh no. Oh no, what happened?
If Charlotte had a silver piece for every Habaxi we have that is currently under the effects of a mind-altering substance, Charlotte would have 2 silver. Which is not a lot, but Felipe only has so much backspace.
Mitzi just kind of looks so confused. Also, God, of course it's Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
God, I love Red Dead Online.
Carrie would just be giggling.
Mitzi would just kind of look at her and just like, you okay? Okay, Mitzi just kind of takes note. Poison ivy plus weird blue plus iridescent blue flower plus red berry equal constant giggle.
Can you please save a bottle of that?
Mitzi already has 3.
Okay, save one for me. I want to ferment it.
Could you make Carrie and Jojo both please make me wisdom saves at disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
12.
Mm-hmm.
5.
All right. Jojo, this effect is going to last the next 5 hours for you. Carrie, you will be under the influence for the next 12 hours.
So, Carrie will only be speaking in giggles.
Everything's just so calm, you couldn't imagine ever needing or wanting to hurt people. In fact, you can't remember what that concept, calm, is in your current state.
Oh God.
I will only be hugging my enemies at great speeds from now on.
Charlotte, as you're watching, the red puffiness of Carrie's hands and lips is getting worse, and Winter is dry heaving again.
Okay, I thought we're to the river. We need to water our lady, and everyone needs to rinse off.
Mitzi will nod as she kind of guides Carrie to the river.
Charlotte will walk with Felipe. I will try to hold Jojo's
head. As his head flips-flop back and forth as he snickers at you while head upside down, lips peeling all the way back till they cover his nostrils.
Thank you, Felipe. That's very handsome of you. However, we need us all in the river. The shallow part, preferably. We are small. Oh, slam it. I'm sorry, Mitzi. I'm so silly. I should have asked Felipe to put you on the back.
Oh no.
We are down in the water.
Charlotte, as you look, Felipe is currently shoulder deep in water, and there are bubbles coming from both Jojo and Winter.
Okay, Felipe, out of the water. I said the shallow part. You don't understand directions, stupid horse.
Felipe just looks at the water, leans down and kind of nips at the water, which is currently at his shoulder height, then looks back at you.
No, this one!
Tilts his head in
Their
confusion.
heads have to be out of the water, Felipe!
Felipe looks at their heads, nods, sticks his head under the water.
No, Felipe!
No, 3 bubble streams.
No, shut, damn it! Slam it!
Wait.
Then all of Charlotte friends will drown!
Is Carrie and Mitzi
Charlotte's
still
like
on top?
slapping her
Yes,
heels
we
against
are.
Felipe.
Okay, Carrie just wander over the edge. Is this all just mud?
Yes, it's a mudslide down.
Do it. Carrie
Like a
does it like the penguin and just.
Alright, Carrie, you land with a splash right in the water. And
4 bubble
you
streams.
surprised when you slam into this
4
large
bubble
log.
streams.
And it's even more surprising when this large log looks over at
Oh
you.
my god!
I hug him very tightly.
You are holding on to this alligator's mouth as it's thrashing around trying to open it, but you're just giving it a lovely hug, and it is.
Can I keep
Come on.
hugging it tighter and tighter, please?
I get the
Yes,
death.
you were
Come
just-
on.
hugging it and hugging it, and it is thrashing its head, trying to fling you off as you're like flopping back and forth, and you're just like, smiles and sunshine. This is the greatest thing ever. Mitzi, Jojo and Winter and Felipe are drowning. Charlotte is struggling to control your dope-ass, stubborn, elegant unicorn, and Mitzi and Carrie is
I'm
currently
having a blast.
wrestling a gator high out of her mind. What are you doing?
Mitzi just
Felipe, no,
taking
listen!
a few moments to
Felipe,
just
self-drowned!
Mitzi just takes a few moments and thinks things over, and she's going to just run over here.
Your
One,
head's so heavy!
she's
Can't pull
going
out the
to
water!
first throw a potion this way at the gator, trying
Winter
to
just
not
heavy all
hit
over.
Carrie, just hit the gator.
Wait,
Roll
before you throw the
100
potion,
for your pre-made potion of the day.
please, wait. Taya,
Imagine they both get
may
kind
I
of
please
toasted.
try and hug it into eternal sleepy happiness?
Unfortunately, you're hugging it by the mouth, not the neck, so no.
Oh, so close!
Can I hug it with my legs as well then?
Your legs will not reach its neck. You are Habaxi. This is a giant crocodile.
Okay, can I try and crush it with love?
I'm gonna say no. For the next 12 hours, you cannot deal any form of damage. That's literally,
I
literally
thought I
what the
lost.
potion effect says. True peace.
I thought I lost a concept of knowing how to do damage, but maybe my body's too strong.
Make me a strength save.
Strength save, okay.
That
23.
was almost
We're gonna-
another natty 20.
We're gonna put a pin in that. PB, throw your potion.
Alright, I am going to throw my potion. The D100 is going. 23.
The stars align!
Roll me a D1000 on the Chaos Warp effect table.
Oh! Okay, hold on. I have the fucking books over here. Hold on, let me just go grab the fucking books. Is it
Okay,
specifically
well that's
perils?
doing
Or
Charlotte.
okay, so I need specification. Is this perils of the warp or to perils or just phenomena?
Put the tables together.
Okay. Psychic phenomena and perils of the warp together. Dear God.
Charlotte, as you yell at Felipe underwater, telling him to get out of the water, he looks at you and suddenly sticks his head out of the water, gasping as he climbs onto the shore and spits out a fish.
Okay. Well, we will have that for actual dinner, I suppose. Thank you, Felipe.
Meanwhile, Winter starts gasping, vomits,
Charlotte will pat her back and then turn Jojo the right way to hopefully
trotting
shake
Jojo
the water.
right way. You see that his face is covered in leeches.
Oh my gosh, Charlotte will work on this one at a time. Jojo, I'm sorry, this will hurt. Like I have to peel it off of skin.
Alright, I have
I'm so sorry.
Alright, I have the tables right here. Let's fucking go. 128.
Oy, oy.
Incredible.
Alright.
Why there's so many leeches, Jojo. They're in your nose. No, don't inhale. I have to. Oh.
That was an exhale.
Okay.
Charlotte has like pinched
so
the bridge of
according
his
to
nose so it
this-
goes out.
Okay, so according to this, This is 20, 128, 128. Because each tail, blah blah. Okay, so we will have locked in the power cages the Psyker's mind in an eternal prison, tormenting the visions of the warp, blah blah, falls to the ground in a chronic state. Each round, therefore, you must spend a full action, the difficulty -10 warp. Willpower test on succeed, the mind is freed and restored to the body.
You gave the gator PTSD?
Okay, was that
Oh,
was
God.
that both tables effects?
Crippling
Okay, so that is Perils of the Warp. For Psychic Phenomena, so here is the Perils. For Psychic Phenomena, 128. Veil of Darkness. For a brief moment, the effect, effectively the remainder of the round, an area within 1d10 meters is plunged into immediate darkness.
Terrible.
That is a 3, so that is 9 feet. So okay. Kaylee, you're still in peace and vibes, but suddenly everything's dark as this gator stands up on its hind legs. Arcane energy crackling as he has been blessed with powers beyond comprehension and has gained the ability to lock people's mind in an ethereal prison, tormenting them with visions of the warp.
He has the ability to give people PTSD.
Oh
Oh
no! I gave this.
Thank fuck! I'm zonked out of my fucking mind.
He has been ascended
also can't see.
to a grand mage with powers beyond this world and is now an awakened Magos Gator.
So how well did it take the awakening part? It used
The
to be
gator
just
looks
a gator
around,
in a river.
wide eyes. It reaches to grab Kaylee off its mouth, but it has tiny little hands and it can't actually reach, so it's just
And
just
it's
standing on
dark.
its rear legs, flashing its head around, trying to reach its mouth, but it just can't.
So it looks like
Gator.
it's doing a funky dance.
I'm gonna plug up his nose, like nostrils, with my hands while I hug him.
The gator
Okay.
must now contemplate existence.
Exactly.
Okay.
I
How
gave
horrific.
this gator consciousness, dear God. I gave this gator consciousness. Oh no.
You did, yeah. And it said, I now also can give people the PTSD.
I feel like he's
Alright.
gonna get PTSD from Carrie.
I hope so.
So this
Stick
gator is
your
now
hands in
holding
its
his
nose.
breath. Luckily, he can do this
For
for
a
about an
while.
hour or so.
Your hands are
Mm.
just snot now, covered now.
He's okay. I got this.
Mitzi will just kind of like look very confused because she was not expecting the gator to suddenly stand up and look like it has actual thoughts behind its head.
How long does
Mitzi,
the
you
darkness
watch this
go
gator
for?
reaches down in the mush and pulls out a large stick and is now jabbing at Kaylee with the stick.
Stop it, tickles.
Mitzi will just be like, "Oh, okay," and she will.
Kaylee, you are going to take.
Or
Oh,
Not the
you
stick
are
damage.
going to take 9 bludgeoning damage.
That's a lot of stick damage.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's after 5?
6.
6, 7, 8, 9. Don't worry. I'm at 36.
Okay.
Charlotte,
Tell me
you have gotten all
numbers.
the leeches except the one Jojo ate off Jojo's face.
Okay, Charlotte can't help the one you ate inside your mouth. That one's gone forever, but it's probably fine.
Is there any way I can crawl a bit down towards its neck?
Give me an intelligence check.
I will let you know. I have failed at the bottom of my class. A fucking what's it called? What's that? An Anomalosaurus is more intelligent
than my brain. But I believe in myself.
Charlotte believes in you too.
14.
Okay.
That's pretty
So-
good.
You think, and you're pretty sure that if you crawl down towards its neck, that might hurt it, and you don't want to cause it any harm.
Never mind.
Well, Mitzi.
I was
Note
not
the s-
expecting to effectively invert rules today, but here we are.
Note to self. Mitzi. Hit Carrie over the head with a giant rock. I need my intelligence to 1.
No, Mitzi has an even better plan, as she is going to skate slide down the mud with her greatsword.
Oh, hell yeah.
Make me an acrobatics check.
Of course.
If Charlotte had a liar, she would play you a cool intro. But Charlotte not liar.
13.
You know, it gets the job done. It's not the coolest, but honestly, the fact you pulled it off successfully is cool in of itself.
And at the bottom, she's going to
It is
jump
pretty cool.
and slam the sword onto the gator's head.
No,
Roll an
remember,
attack.
I am on the fucking head.
Don't worry, I'm hitting it with the flat of the blade. So I
Still.
won't hurt the carry.
You might hit me over the head, which will get me my results.
Bonk.
You hit.
Woo!
The Gato's eyes suddenly look down at you. It raises a hand. Dark miasma swirls around it. Make me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh no.
15.
Okay, 1 second. Let me check what these stats are. So, with a score of 18,
I was not expecting to give a gator psychic powers
Wow.
today.
70.
You know, it's fine. We all make choices. But I like it. The random is incredible.
No, this
You
is great.
just barely pass
Woo!
as the dark energies got past your mind.
They slide off because my brain is very smooth.
Charlotte, Winter is moaning again about wanting something called a streusel and a bath.
Charlotte not know what streusel is, but Charlotte can help with water. Just no drown this time.
Winter just groans. Felipe, meanwhile, is now happily pulling insects out of the mud and eating them.
Ah, good job, Felipe. Foraging. A good skill. Charlotte will try to look towards Big Gator. Big Gator seems like big problem.
You see this gator on his rear legs, still trying to claw at Carrie.
Okay.
Mitzi is now holding a greatsword and bonking the gator on the snout. Crocodile.
Let's see. What are the odds we think that his wisdom's good? He's a crocodile. Charlotte will put her hand out and look to the gator and say, Mr. Gator, I don't think you want to be doing that right now. And Mr. Gator needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
What is your DC?
15.
Ooh, that's not
The
bad.
gator locks eyes at you. And just does it even more intensely.
Take it, stupid gator.
The
Having
gator
said slam it,
flops
that
down
works
in the
for
mud.
Charlotte.
You see Carrie disappear with a sploosh before the bubbles start to show up, and then the gator begins to death roll. Carrie, could you give me 2 strength saving throws?
Son of a fish.
Kind of a fish. Yeah, sure.
You manage to hold on during the death roll. You are going to take... okay. 13 bludgeoning damage.
It's spin
3,
cycle.
5,
He's in rise.
6, 8, 9, 10, 11. I am half alive. Oh, wait,
Oh,
I gotta
no.
make it. I gotta make it accurate. Hold on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Uh, may I try and stab the gator in its belly at throwing?
Give me an attack roll.
Alright. 14.
You manage to bop it on the belly as it suddenly sticks out, eyes wide.
Aha! I found its weakness! It's its belly!
Of course, it's its belly.
This creature stands up, brushes off its chest indignantly, looks at you with an air of...
I poke it again in the belly.
That misses as it pots your blade with a backhand swipe.
Well, that's rude.
Creature slaps its tail on the ground, looking at you, reaching back down. It pulls up its big stick again and goes to bonk you on the head.
Oh, wait a minute.
It misses completely because it has short, stubby little limbs, and you are also short. And the stick is not very long.
Can I attempt to shove this thing on the ground?
You may indeed attempt to shove.
As a small anime girl with big weapon, I have the thing size matter at once per range as bonus action. You may attempt to shove a creature within 5 feet of you, regardless of its size. What should I roll to shove this thing?
You're not currently within 5 feet of it. You would need to step 1 step closer.
Oh, okay. Now I go up 1 step closer. Now may I shove it?
Make me an athletics check.
Yeah. Athletics 10.
It got an 18.
Ooh.
Ah, poo.
Creature looks down at you, and then swings around to tail whip you. What is your AC?
My AC is 10? 10. Why the fuck is my AC 10?
You're a barbarian.
Yeah,
How
what
is your
the
AC
fuck?
10?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I do have... Wait, hold on. Where is it? Unarmored defense. Your dexterity plus your constitution. I don't have armor, do I?
Don't think so.
On. Longsword, earring, stuffed cow. Yeah, I don't have armor. Why the fuck is my armor? Hold on. I'm looking into my armor
Your
thing.
AC should be like, what is it, 10 or 13 plus Dex and Con?
Yeah, hold on.
Or Dex and Strength, or something like that.
Hold on. As wait, hold on. Unarmored defense. Is dexterity and constitution. Okay. Okay, for some reason I'm having to manually set that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my armor class is 17.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, 17. Okay, that makes more sense
Damn.
for a level 5 barbarian.
Yes.
Oh, Charlotte's made an egregious error.
Oh no.
Ignore Charlotte. Did you just say level 5?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Charlotte needs to do something real quick.
It's fine.
Oopsie.
Trust me, we all forget.
This is the 3rd session, so I believe you are all level 5.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there anything I can do? Or am I...
You can choose to leave the situation.
Too comfy. Too comfy.
Inside the
Then
doo-doo that
no,
is
I'm sorry.
Starfield is
There's
a
nothing
framework
you
for
can
a
do.
pretty solid Mandalorian bounty hunter game. Huh. Interesting.
PB, you better kill this thing. I am not stopping at... I won't stop
I'm
hugging
trying
it.
to kill it. I am trying.
I'm trying to suffocate it. I feel like it should be a bit difficult for it not having air.
Unfortunately,
has
this is
passed?
a creature designed for doing long stints under the water.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't know that.
If I had a nickel for every time a member of this party said they didn't know something, I could genuinely afford something nice.
A hot dog.
Yeah.
Look at DMs, PB.
Oh god, what did he find? God damn
I
it.
found this as well.
Oh no. Oh god. Okay, it's not. What is this from Halo?
It's from a different artist.
Ah, okay. Okay, so I will attempt to poke it in its belly again.
Charlotte believes in you.
I
I
will.
suggest instead of poking, maybe stab it.
Well, yeah, I'm going to try and bisect it. 14
What?
and 18. Because I have multi-attack.
You bonk it again. You go bop, and then you go bop. And it's looking quite wounded in its pride. The indignant nature of this affront to its being. Such a matter is beneath it. It is more important matters to conduct. And in fact, as it is looking at its injured self, it's decided it needs to join its brethren in the stars, and it does an abrupt right turn as it begins shifting in colors and hues.
Oh
They
no.
have things
RGB?
above us.
Carrie! Carrie, get off! Mitzi will try again to try and slay this creature.
You hit it, and you can tell you dealt the final blow, but it just starts to seem to translate into the immaterium before your eyes. You realize there was mere moments for Kaylee to jump off before they suddenly embark on some trip across the stars through the combined consciousness of all sapient races, perhaps in some battle against giant winged people playing didgeridoo.
Mitzi will grab hold of Carrie and yank her off.
Give me an athletics check to reach.
Okay.
I
No,
do
wait, that's
have
right.
a
You have
tight
Habaxi.
grip.
You have the racial ability to jump 20 feet.
Yes, I will
Oh, yeah.
jump over, grab
I
Carrie,
do have-
and land over here.
God damn it. I wanted to go on an adventure.
As this gale, before your very eyes, goes 45 degrees and then disappears.
Okay, Gator,
Yeah,
Mr.
you have to
Gator.
calibrate.
Carrie is hugging Mitzi very tightly. A bit too tightly. Why is it getting tighter?
Mitzi, Carrie, you're gonna crush me.
Let go.
Is Mitzi's going to try and climb up you while carrying Carrie?
I let go.
Mitzi will.
Unfortunately, Carrie is the strong and weighs more than Mitzi.
Oh no.
Ah.
Mitzi will just try and climb up. Just. Mishy's going to need help.
I just carry both of us up.
Oh.
The muddy slope.
Oh, thank you.
Could you
And I
make
set
me
you
a
down.
strength check?
Okay. That should be something dookie now. Oh, never mind.
Oh, it's actually
You
pretty good.
just trudge right up through the
Still
mud.
pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
There's a snap
Excellent.
as your foot tears a tree root out of the hillside.
Note to self: do not psychically awaken alligators ever again.
I'm still not sure how Mitzi did that. It's very impressive.
Define psychically. What's
Oh,
that?
I will be back. My blood sugar's now dipping low and I must go eat food.
Yes,
Okay.
don't worry.
You have free reign to role play as you decide where next to go. Felipe is trying to eat Winter's hair again, and Winter's moaning trying to grab her dagger again, which is why her hands are actually tied behind her back.
I'm gonna. I'll be back
Felipe,
in like 2
you eat
minutes.
hair.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Alright. Jojo, how are you?
Wow.
Jojo ate one leech, but we got the rest off, I think.
Okay. I was not expecting for that to happen. And she just looks down at her potion stash. Okay. Hopefully that shouldn't happen again. Hopefully. I'm not sure. The chances of psychically awakening anything else we fight is not 0.
Oh boy. Well, Charlotte will always take the chance.
Yes.
Charlotte not sure what to do, but Winter is struggling real hard here.
Mm-hmm.
No, active mouth. Drop it.
Felipe? No, bad.
No hair in mouth. Charlotte will braid it out of her face.
We will need to get we need to find stuff to make cool potion. So to make potion of hot resist.
Oh, Charlotte thinks that sounds magical. How do we do that?
Well, Teacher always did say if you want to counteract element, use opposite. So cold things?
Well, Charlotte thinks that's a good idea, but where we find cold things in this hot place?
My old master did always say that some plants that go in hot places do taste cold.
Really? Like what? Does
Mint.
Mitzi not remember any of the names?
See here. There's mint. There's a mushroom that for some reason is just a mage frost.
Oh,
Uh,
that one sounds nice.
then, oh yeah, there's also we can also there's another one. There's a type of berry. I think the berries we have will work. We just need to find mint and frost mushroom.
Oh, mint and frost mushroom. That sounds like winter. Winter, do you know where we find frost mushroom? It's okay. She doesn't have her eyes open. She moaning. Charlotte might be able to get her after braid her hair. Should we help with Jojo? He keeps talking about the colors of sound. Charlotte does not know what that means.
I think it's because the flower he ate.
I can taste feelings.
What am I
Charlotte
feeling
does
right
not know
now?
what that means.
What do my feelings taste like?
I know.
Mitzi will just kind of like move over, just like put her hand on his face.
Nom.
Oh wow, go
Tastes
bite.
chewy.
Mitzi should be careful. He had leeches earlier.
Oh no. Leeches are
Where a
bad.
leech. Jojo was covered in leeches, but Charlotte got most of them off.
Leeches should only be used as medicine in case of bad blood. Everyone know that.
Yes, that's true. Oh, Charlotte missed one behind Jojo ear. Hold still. Here, Mitzi, do you want leech?
Could be perfect for potion.
Here, we put in the bottle in a jar.
Mitzi will just put it in a jar.
Courtesy of Jojo. Thank you, Jojo.
Thank you, Jojo.
Mmm.
If Jojo knows what Jojo was, he'd be very appreciative right now.
Oh, yes, of course.
But it's okay. We will find out for Jojo where Jojo is. Charlotte also does not know where Charlotte is.
Charlotte, could you give me a survival check to figure out where you are?
Charlotte, give it a best shot. Haba! 19!
Charlotte, you suddenly remember something that your mother had taught you. When lost in highly poisonous jungle full of deadly creatures and monsters, follow the river to civilization.
Wow! Charlotte Mama is so smart. Mitzi, Charlotte has great news.
Oh, what?
Charlotte Mama prepare her for this very instance. We must follow the river.
Upstream or downstream?
Downstream.
You watch as Charlotte flips a gold coin.
I
William!
really was hoping it wouldn't be downstream, but oh well.
There's plenty of villages that actually exist downstream.
At the very least, it'll lead us to port.
Oh, you see? Perfect.
Okay, we go downstream.
I think you should tell Felipe where to go this time. Felipe, listen to you the best.
We going downstream.
Make sure we get Carrie strapped on top.
Yeah, Mitzi's gonna just strap Carrie next to Jojo.
There are now 2 Habaxi dangling from this horse's saddle.
Charlotte does her best to lift their heads every so often when they look cherry red.
It takes about a week of going downstream. Jojo, you are better the next day. As is, Carrie.
Okay, good. Guardy's finishing warming up some food.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's okay.
Now, winter, as for the past 3 months, really does not get any better.
No, she's getting worse. I think. Charlotte thinks.
She is dropping profuse sweat, and while she's still very curvy, you can tell she's losing weight.
We keep trying to give her water, but she doesn't want to drink.
We just have to pour it on her instead. It's okay. She doesn't like it.
She moans and you think swears at you in tinsel dwarf, but you're not really sure as you don't speak it.
Miss Frost, Charlotte does not know what that means, but Charlotte and friends do best to help. We go to where Charlotte Mama say civilization will be.
And after 3 days of following this, 2 narrow encounters, you arrive at a small gathering of people and buildings. You're all in the tree line right here. And as you're walking through, there is a couple at this stall. The man is wrapping a chicken and off the grill and handing it to a man who walks by. The man looks at the money and pumps his fist. Yes, I've finally done it. After all these years, I've saved up enough. Honey, we're getting out of this place. As he grabs some items, throws them into a pack, and throws it over his shoulders, he begins to walk away. And the woman's like, but what about the cart? Ah, forget the cart. Forget the stall. I need it no longer. The next people who come along can have it for all I care.
Did you hear that? Free car!
Free cart! Free
Free
cart! Free stable!
card.
It is a simple 2-wheeled cart designed to be pulled by a man.
We have no man, we have a Felipe.
And you are now standing behind a stall. There are some chicken on the grill. There are some other meats on the counter. This seems to have been a small butcher's stall.
Yum.
Oh.
Oh God, hold on. We must get some for winter. Pour the water on it first so it's cold. I'm sure it's fine. Here, Miss Winter, cold chicken.
Charlotte, as you're looking at Winter, you realize her head is red as a tomato, and as are her feet, and the middle of her body is especially pale.
Oh, hold on, Charlotte got this. Okay, Charlotte knows how to untie knots, I think. Okay, hold still,
Give me
Miss
a
Winter.
survival check.
Mitzi will be placing some 2 of the potions that we made earlier today. That we made
Charlotte,
earlier in the session.
Your
onto the
eyes
table.
nearly go sideways.
Thank you, Mitzi.
But you remember the entire imperium of knots that your 3 aunties had made you spend all summer camp learning.
It was a long summer, but it was worth it. I have freed you, Miss Winter. Oh, I'm sorry you hit the floor so hard. Hold on.
She slumps over onto the ground.
Sorry, it takes a while for Charlotte to get up and down. Okay, I will rest your limbs.
Excuse me.
Mitzi will
One moment,
immediately
sir.
move up. Hello!
Strange. I thought a middle-aged tabaxi man ran this stall.
Nope, we
No,
do.
that's now.
What
New
about
management.
small height, middle-aged Habaxi children? We're not middle-aged. Charlotte don't know why she said that.
Mitzi
I
doesn't know how
see.
old she
Well,
is.
not middle-aged children. Seems you are the ones who run the stall now, yes?
Yep,
That's correct.
And these are all your goods for sale?
Mitzi will be putting
Probably.
up some potions onto the counter. Yep. I
Hmm.
am showing potions. Would you like one?
What do they do?
She just
It's a
thinks for a
surprise.
moment as she looks at them. Well, these 2 are surprise potions. And these ones are made from special ingredients that make you very happy.
Oh, I see. He looks
I'm
at the
back.
potions, looks at what Charlotte's doing. Oh, I see. Aphrodisiacs. Yes, the pleasure business.
What?
Hey, I'm back. Where am I?
Mitzi just
Mitzi,
kind
are
of
you
looks
doing
very
work with
confused.
Harvard?
I'll take your best aphrodisiac, and it would be a splurge. I'll take the gall.
The girl was not for
Does this
sale.
man have hair?
Wait till she's not for
What does he
sale.
need an afro for?
Wait till she's not for sale. But here, you can have potion as she'll shove one of the potions to him.
Oh,
That
I
will be
see,
15
I see.
silver.
You're opening a business with. Very well. Do tell me, when will it be open for business? I would like to have a forced sampling while the goods are still fresh.
Yeah, not that kind of business, sir. We must ask you to leave.
You can take the
I
potion,
see,
though.
I see,
15
I see.
silver. As Mitzi holds up her hand, just give.
He
Hello?
puts the coinage down.
Take your probation-ish. As Mitzi will immediately pocket the silvers.
No,
He's now holding the 2 potions you were offering, looking at them as he's like holding them up to the light, walking away.
Will
Will those really give him the hair he wants, Mitzi?
Mitzi just kind of shrugged. One of them was the potion a potion that made Carrie high. The other, I don't know.
I'm sure he will have beautiful head of hair, just like he wants.
Where is Carrie? Where have I been put?
You're on the horse currently. You're on Felipe.
Am I still high?
No.
Okay.
Been over
It's
12
been
hours,
3
I
days.
think.
You are not high.
But we have claimed a new cart
In
and a
elevation,
stand.
you tower above everyone on Felipe's back. In your state of mind, you're quite grounded.
This stand needs muscle. I'll put I am security.
We still need to find something to help Miss Winter calm down.
Yes.
Yeah,
Winter is now laid a spread eagle on the door. She's wearing 3 leaves.
Her arms are also wide. Charlotte think it will help her cool off, just like Mama said.
Mitzi just kind of thinking for a moment. Okay.
Something about surface
You guys
area.
one stand. You guys one stand. I will go looking for ingredients to make her cooling potion.
As you are having this discussion, 2 lizard folk come up, and behind them is a man of some elven disposition, though none of you are really sure where. Lizard folk stop, look at Stall. Where? Tall Catman go. Now, half.
No
Cat-
management.
No manage. You still sell meat.
For now.
Take 2 chicken, and he looks over. Oh, much meat. Big butt. Take big butt meat.
Comes not for sale. Charlotte puts her arms out. The big
Lizard
bottoms in our store for us only.
Greedy cats. Pay good coin. Good soft tender meat.
Big bottoms are friends, not food.
Friends.
chicken,
best
30 silver.
food.
Hello,
Charlotte
Elfman.
has
What would
not
you
eaten
like?
her friends.
Is Mitzi standing on the counter looking at the elf? Or the elvish man?
I say, are you lot new here? Where's Old Man Jenkins?
New management. This is the 3rd time I've had to say it.
This place
Maybe
is
we
under
make
new
signs,
management. He
Jojo.
left and left it to us.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize he had any relatives or friends or associates.
He just said
Didn't he
that
have
he
a
had.
wife? He left with a wife.
Yeah.
What do you mean you
I
didn't
mean,
have friends or
yes,
associates?
but they are a couple, and I wouldn't really call them friends either.
Oh, Charlotte think that's really sad.
Well, no matter what, this place is under new management, which is us. Now, Mitzi will shove a potion
Yes,
in
now
his face.
I overheard your conversation, and I have to intervene. It would be a terrible waste of such a exotic beauty to sell her off as mere meat to these lizard folks.
We are not showing her!
Pointy ear, watch mouth. Yes. I know that this is currently an ongoing transaction, but I can't allow it. I think she would do much better as part of my stock, and I will offer you double whatever these lizard folks could manage.
She is
You
not
guys stupid
shit.
when you're selling her.
30 silver.
Right?
30 silver for a girl of such beauty and curve. Is she?
No.
300!
Or that chicken.
30 silver for a chicken? That's highway robbery.
No,
No,
it
that's
is
the
fair
price for
price because of
food.
how because it's food.
This is a camp, sir, not a highway.
Do you not know where you currently are?
We just got here. Would you like a potion? As Mitzi just shoves a potion in his face.
Oh my goodness,
I don't
you
need the
don't
potion.
know where you are, do you?
No, we kind of arrived in the jungle because of Felipe. She points at the unicorn. And
She
we've
pinches
just
his
been
brow.
wandering for the last 3 months.
Of course, I just made a vow to the goddess that I would help guide ignorant children onto a safer path. Of course I picked that one. I could have picked anything else, but I picked that one.
Jojo just pulled out his
Okay.
gun.
So yeah,
Yes.
can I try and make anything medicinal with the supplies we have at at the stand or wherever it is?
It's mostly salts, peppers, more peppers. There's a lot of spices.
Nothing.
This
to
is a food
cool
stall.
her down. Hmm.
Ah, the butcher shop, yeah.
Give me a perception check as you're trying to look for something to cool her down.
Perception. One moment. Found it. Need to make sure I'm not at disadvantage. I lost it. Found it. No, lost. Found it. 20.
Pretty good.
You actually spy over at this large tent here. You smell it first before you see it. A large bucket of milk.
Oh.
Teleport.
As you Habaxi slink over and you look at this bucket, the woman standing there, another elf with an eye patch, kind of glares down at you.
Bless you.
What are you doing here, kid? Can't you see we're doing business here?
I want to buy that bucket of milk.
Ah, I see you got good taste. Well, this here bucket is just fresh squeezed. Could be yours for 30 silver.
How much silver do we have?
I
Charlotte has 20 in a pouch. And then 3
Yeah.
other shinies.
I have 15.
Hmm.
We also have gold.
Yeah,
Is
we
it
do
worth
have a couple of those.
Can I get it cold somehow?
She holds up a hand as you watch, like, frost appear over it. She holds a finger just above the surface as, like, a snowflake seems to drop in before thin frosting appears over the surface of the milk.
Oh.
Guys, should I buy the milk?
I think you gotta. It's magically cold. Charlotte will give you the silver on her body.
One moment, ma'am. Just Carrie comes back.
Meanwhile,
Demand
Jojo
30
is
silver.
pointing his gun at the elf and is looking at the lizard folk. Say, all right, you order 2 chicken, 30 silver. You buy now.
I'm not paying 30 silver for 2 measly chicken, and look how scrawny those are. I wouldn't even pay a normal 3 coppers for them.
Mitzi,
You
Made
buy
of
same as them.
Carrie pokes Mitzi for the
You buy
silver.
same as them, and then you go. Okay, please, thanks. 5 now.
Mitzi will give her the silver.
I'll give you a silver pieces. I'm feeling generous, and I recently made an oath to the goddess about it.
30 silver, or I shoot your link caps.
I don't think you understand just how little what you are offering is worth. The only thing that
Bam!
would have a value is the goal. Mitzi,
Are you sure about that, sir?
could you?
I would like to shoot his kneecap.
Could you roll me a d4 to see if this gun's actually loaded?
Before to see if it's loaded. I'm sure I loaded it. But sure. 1d4, 2.
You are lucky. It is in fact loaded.
Incredible.
Roll me an attack.
24.
Who are you aiming at?
His
I am
kneecap!
aiming at the elf gentleman's kneecap.
Roll your damage.
2d6 plus 5, let's go! 14.
There's a loud bang as suddenly this bullet rips out and this man's kneecap just seems to explode. The man screams as he falls over onto his side.
Carrie-
What the blood is wrong
Carrie
with
comes
you?
back.
You demented freak
Carrie,
of nature!
I told you.
Carrie just comes back, sets the bucket down, and starts punching the man to heal
It's
him.
30 silver, please.
Quick, Carrie, bring in some winter.
Misty will hop down and carry the milk over to Winter. As Carrie
Well,
starts
I'm just
punching him.
I'm punching
Charlie,
him to
will kneel
heal
down.
him.
Jojo looks over. Carrie, could you come here, please?
One second, Kaylee, did you give the elf lady the salty silver for the milk?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But yeah. I am punching him because I am the hand of healing.
Okay.
Yes, okay. This man refused to pay. You take silver from him, please.
I take silver from him. Okay, one moment.
Okay,
No, I don't take.
How much are you healing him for?
I will heal him halfway of what he currently is right now, but stop and look at him and say, I can heal it all the way if you give us a silver.
he through gritted teeth, he tosses a silk pouch of coin at you.
I just
Have a
punch
nice
him
day,
very
sir.
hard to heal him fully.
How much are you healing him for?
How do I check?
What do you mean?
Check the skill.
Hand of healing.
Mm-hmm.
Your mystical touch can mend wounds. As an action, you can spend 1 key to touch a creature and restore a number of hit points equal to the roll of your martial arts die, plus your wisdom modifier.
Basically, hit him with an monk unarmed strike.
Okay.
Now roll damage.
There's a toggle to make it happen at the same time.
Yeah, I'll change that.
Yeah,
All right, you heal him for 7. His knee's still kind of messed
Can
up.
I? Can't I attack?
That
3
is
times?
plus modifier.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, you can.
Apologies.
You may
well.
spend an additional. Now you have to
thought it was
spend
a
1
wisdom
key point every
modifier.
time you do this.
Okay, one moment. Again.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty
With
good.
that, you see his knee. You've somehow managed to mend it. It's still kind of puffy, red, bruised, and the legging of his trousers is still destroyed. But he's able to get up and like lean on the counter. It's like.
Thank you for business.
He just snarls at you. He grabs the 2 chickens and walks away. Hobbles, really.
Jojo now turns to the 2 lizard folk. And you too, you pay 30 silver too.
Wait. Before you give
What?
milk.
Soft butt meat, not scrawny chicken leg meat.
No, you said 2 chicken, I sell 2 chicken, that's all you get.
They buy. He buy chicken. We buy girl.
No. Do I have to take out your kneecaps too?
One of the lizard folk reaches over and picks you up by like the back of the collar. You is small, weak.
Can I try and pick him up very aggressively?
Give me a strength check.
Like, God damn! I wish I could just grab him by the neck. But sure.
We're so small.
Stupid.
No, you can't budge him.
No, that's the same. She said check.
Check. Oh. Strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just hitting the strength button.
Oh yeah, right. 5. Look.
I see.
They don't even budge.
You know what? Do they even notice me?
No,
Not
they
really.
don't.
Okay, can I just steal something from them?
Give me a sleight of hands check.
Set of hands. Sure. 18.
You stealthily reach your little fingers up in one of their bags, and you pull out a stick that has a lot of dried, mummified fingers tied to it.
Oh.
Ooh. I might take that.
All right.
What to do?
Mitzi is in the middle of helping helping Scarlet
What?
with the milk.
Yes, Mitzi and Charlotte are slowly.
How
Okay, you
do I
managed.
how do I frame the guy that we shot the kneecaps out of?
He's already hobbled away.
I know, but I'm trying to figure out how do I.
You actually watch him disappear into this small tent here. Charlotte and Mitzi, between the two of you, you've managed to sit Winter up against the tree a little bit as you're holding this small bowl of milk.
Gentle sips,
Wait.
Winter.
You give her gentle little sips, and she seems to shudder, but she is greedily drinking it up. It
What?
smells very sweet.
We press the bowl like against her cheek.
Wait! It's still cold. Maybe we can make a milkshake out of it.
Oh, there's still a full bucket. Don't worry, Carrie.
Okay, I'm gonna go and make the milkshake since it's still cold.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Intelligence. Why must I use my intelligence for this? Can't I just swirl the milk? I'm so dumb I forgot where my intelligence is. There it is.
You have no concept of shaken milk. In fact, you stand there for a second as you watch a butterfly fly across the sky, completely forgetting what you were even doing in the first place.
Ooh, butterfly.
After a moment, Mitzi will just kind of say, "No, you put Jojo down."
Small meat. And fat butt. The other lizard folk nods.
Mitzi will just hold up a potion. Go away, or else she'll potion at you.
Hold on. Charlotte would also like to try. Charlotte does
can
not
you-
know if you're very intellectual men like Charlotte is.
Can you upsize my dance token, please?
You all watch as suddenly an ethereal form seems to materialize, wind and mana swirling together to make this towering 6-foot tall representation of Jojo with bulging muscle doing odd poses.
Jojo,
He
pose.
fucking.
You put
the
me down now,
fucking
thank you.
stand.
I think we eat lot of meat tonight.
Okay, you said it now. And my stand attacks him.
Make an attack roll.
Does a 17 hit?
It does.
That's 13 damage.
You suddenly watch as this stand whips out its palm and punches this lizard folk right through the head. The lizard folk swirls around looking confused. Ugh.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes, it does.
That's 11 damage.
You watch as suddenly this spectral figure, as the lizard folk swirls around in confusion, grapples him around the waist and just suplexes him backwards.
Jojo right now. Mitzi looks very disappointed.
This lizard folk is down for the count as his head is buried in the soft earth. The
Whoa!
lizard folk is like, "Whoa." He snarls and hisses. Jojo, you are tossed aside. Could you make me a dex save?
Yes, I succeed.
Oh?
I swap places with I echo.
It's the lizard folk's turn.
No, it isn't. I haven't finished my turn yet.
You did everything you could.
I can action surge. I am a fighter, I'll have you know.
Oh.
All right, yeah, this is Echo Knight Fighter. I keep forgetting. The Fighter has some of the weirdest fucking subclasses out there.
And some of the best.
True, true, true.
So I'm gonna hit him again. Oh, that's a crit! Here we go with the nat 20! That's 19 damage.
This spectral image just starts rapidly punching this lizard folk 19 times right in the snout. Lizard folk is stunned and shocked, but still standing.
I mean, it's still an extra attack that I use. Okay, 25 to hit.
I thought you could only make one additional attack using it.
Action Surge? I thought you
No,
could
action
extra
surge
action.
gives me
Your
another
echo.
action. No, I get to attack as many times as I want with it.
Echo Knight.
I can like when I use the regular attack action,
You can make
choose.
one additional melee attack from the echo's position.
That's when I unleash him. Otherwise, when I take the attack action, I can choose to make any number of attacks either myself or with my echo. I action
Third level,
surge,
you
which
can
gives me
use a bonus action to magically manifest an echo of yourself in an unoccupied space you can see within 15 feet of you. The echo is magical, translucent, gray in color, etc., etc., etc. When you make an attack action on your turn, any attack with that action, okay. Okay.
So 25 hits.
Yes, it does.
Oh, bam! That is 7 damage.
That is enough. As
That is enough. Good. I don't need to
another
unleash on him.
7 foil of blows, and the lizard folk slumps to the ground as well.
Wow!
Jojo, you are still dropped.
I mean, I warned him.
Missy just looks like, wow! How did you do that?
I was wee angry.
I
But now
loot
they're
their
dead,
bodies.
and I'm not. But now Day is dead, and Day is not angry.
As the figure just seems to do a sudden pose where it like grabs its bulging biceps, crossing its arms above its head, arcing its back, twisting on its heels, and then it just disappears into sparkles as it flexes.
Well, what shall I get from the loot?
Quickly, pocket everything from them.
Yes, collect all that you can.
You collect a couple worn bits of copper and silver, equaling up to 24 silver pieces. You find some bone daggers, a bone rattle, more preserved flesh.
They don't even have enough to pay for the chicken.
30 silver for chicken is the most outrageous scam I have ever heard.
It is
Habaxi.
our
Yeah.
price.
Yeah.
We're
Also,
back,
I
you
wanna-
expecting fair pricing.
Things.
I'm gonna give Mitzi the finger things, whatever they were called. So that looks more like something for potions.
Mummified fingers tied to a stick.
Oh.
Like, do we look like we know the price of things?
Charlotte, could you give me a medicine check as you are attempting to slowly nurse this milk into
Oh
Winter?
boy. Charlotte can try. 16.
You're doing a pretty good job. You're
Can I
making sure to
help?
do it in careful, slow amounts, as in
Kitty can
Winter
help.
State, she will just keep eating until she vomits.
Can I also do a
Oh,
medicine
okay,
check?
well, don't eat until you vomit.
Yes, you may.
24.
Yay!
Do you remember a time where some other Habaxi in your village had gotten violently ill, and your babushka nursed them back to health, and she taught you some of the tips and tricks?
I have proficiency in medicine for some reason.
I think that's from your
Hell yeah.
subclass.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
And between the two of you, cool cloths on her head, making sure her feet are propped up, giving her plenty of this nice cool milk. After about an hour, she stops sweating so badly and actually seems to drift off into sleep.
Oh, good. She hasn't slept for like weeks. She'll be fine.
And
I
as she's
punch her?
saying that, a lady comes up. That's pretty impressive, the way you took out those lizard folk.
You want to buy chicken?
Oh, poor shit.
Will you make a potion? Mitzi will ask as she hops back onto the counter.
They say Habaxis will sell anything.
Or I
Seems
can
to
punch
us
you in the
fit.
face.
Yes, we could sell that too.
Well then, seems like you've already met most of the troublemakers.
Will you make a potion? Mitzi offers one.
Not quite in the business for a potion at the moment.
Carrie just cracks her knuckles. Like,
Oh, wow.
She
What
just
about
reaches
chicken?
down and pets your head.
What about chicken, dear Flash?
uncracks knuckles.
I wouldn't think those should be fresh. Pretty sure Old Man Jenkins had those ones on the grill since yesterday.
What
Maybe
the
that way they know
No,
what
we
to
find-
say.
What?
the thing you said?
Oh, yes.
Well
Sorry.
then.
Sorry, I just saw this and I had to
love it.
post
I love it.
Seems though, from what I've heard, you might not quite understand the nature of this place. Though
no,
she
we
glances
just
over
got
at Winter. Seems you came prepared.
here.
Give
Welcome
you special price for the chicken. 10 copper.
to the Silk Road Trade Highway.
That sounds fancy. What is silk?
It's a luxurious material. Comes from Mysteria.
Oh,
Where's that?
I've never heard of that place.
It's to the east.
Felipe, we're going east!
No. We need to get Winter some hot resistance.
Oh, is it cold in the east?
Well, I don't know.
Probably cooler than here.
Oh.
But still, our friend here is not used to hot weather, and well, she needs help. And she gestures over to Winter.
Light blonde hair, red stripes, that voluptuous figure,
She's not for sale.
and such oh, sweetie. You bring a girl in like that. We are not but 3 leaves.
What?
Tied up on the back of your horse. There's no need to play innocent. I know what you're doing here. It's what we're all
If
doing.
we give her clothes, she will die.
She. Sorry, but
just poking your head up.
She says it with the seriousness of like a doctor who tells you you're terminal.
This image still can't get on my head whenever Charlotte talks.
That's how
Joe,
Charlotte
Joe.
speaks. Exactly. Imagine
Joe,
Charlotte tell
Joe.
you have 3 days to live.
Jojo just looks at her and is just like, okay, no special price for you, 10 silver per chicken.
Guys, let's
That's
just
good
go out of
too.
here. Everybody's a creep.
Why did everyone ask you if we're for sale? She's not. She's not even from around here.
Yeah, we're Charlotte not even sure what this place is.
You're at the slave trade outpost.
Yeah, what now?
I
What?
think Charlotte understands the confusion. Charlotte not understand much, but that makes sense.
Well, that's just ridiculous. Everyone knows slaves don't exist.
Habaxi do have a single brain cell.
Hey, I'll have you know I have 2. Smithy just puts her hits on her hips.
If that's what your mommy tells you, dear.
I don't have a mommy.
Oh.
It's okay, Charlotte will share her mama.
Hey, show my grandma.
Mitzi, can I have one of those brain cells? I lost mine.
Okay. His Mitzi will just kind of waddle up and just bonk her head against yours.
Yay!
Split one. I ate mine.
Maybe if you both bonk at the same time, it will split in half.
Good idea. Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, boom!
Bonk.
You all take 1 bludgeoning damage.
That was very fun. Charlotte liked that a lot.
Am I healed or am I still at like 23?
No, you're
hit
healed. You're
points?
healed. You've had a chance to rest.
Some guys at this point have shown up and begin to drag off the lizard folk as another woman, the elf with the eye patch, looks down at you all.
Was this the milk lady?
Hmm.
Someone should thank her for giving us her milk. It was very helpful.
Thank you for your milk. It's been really helpful with our friend who can't handle the heat.
And it was very, very cold. Charlotte very impressed.
She holds up her hand as like frost glazes over it. I am skilled in the ways of thaumaturgy.
Charlotte don't know what the word
those are lots of
thermology mean, but you
words.
teach Charlotte how to do that?
Look, do you two want to buy chickens or not?
Hmm.
I swear, if you say something about her in the back, just go. Just go.
Oh yeah, we made a misunderstand, but it's okay. She's not for sale.
Not for sale?
No.
Do you already have a buyer lined up then?
Oh,
I said Charlotte will explain again.
guys, let's just go on Felipe. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Well, let's at least hook him up to the cart.
Felipe, in front of your cart.
You look over at Felipe, who has managed to climb a tree and is eating eggs out of a bird's nest.
Excuse me, ladies. Do you know how to get a horse out of a tree?
I climb up the tree.
Oh, never mind. Carrie's got it.
I grab an egg and stay up there.
Never mind. Carrie has fallen victim to the tree.
The hell did you get a horse up in a tree?
Make that
The horse
horse.
Felipe put himself in the tree.
I make that horse.
Uh-huh.
It was 3 horses.
Felipe,
I
smile
threw one of
for
my
the
potions as she
ladies.
holds it up. As she holds up one of her potions, I threw a potion at it, and it became Felipe.
Huh.
Mitzi, I feel like you should demonstrate
alchemist.
how you did it by throwing it at them.
Is that walk in reverse too? You throw it at 1, it becomes 3 more?
It's possible. My potions. I don't know what all my potions do. As she gestures to a few in her pouch.
Alright. Come with me.
Oh? Did she like pick me up?
She does. She picks you
No.
up, tucks you under
No,
arm.
no, no,
Bye,
no, no.
Mitzi!
Adventure!
You are brought over to this booth. It's like a merry-go-round, but instead of horses lashed to each pole is a rather dejected-looking minotaur woman.
Oh no, why are they all
She sets you
sad?
down. This girl up here, she puts her hand on one of them. One of my best. But if I could have two more like her, well, then I could satisfy each of our prospective buyers. What do you say, little magic cat?
Slavery's bad.
Mitzi will just kind of like
I think
think
we're
for a
about to
moment.
jailbreak a Minotaur lady.
Mitzi will
Well,
just kind
you
of think
know
for a
it.
moment. Shrigold.
You make the magic happen, you'll get your gold.
Felipe, they're gonna turn you into glue. We should get it out.
Mitzi will
Felipe
nod.
reaches his head all the way back so it's upside down, and you watch as
Are they
Felipe's tongue
unnerved?
sticks out into the knot of a tree, pulls out a beetle stuck in amber, and just starts crunching it as his head flips around front to face you again.
Can I have one?
Felipe looks at you, does it again, fishes around, pulls out a chipmunk with cheeks full of nuts and gives it to you.
Okay. How strong do I have to be to chuck this hopefully soon to be aggressive chipmunk at her?
Give me a strength check.
Alright. Come on, strength check. Don't fail. Oh.
Yeah.
You toss it,
Oh, so close.
and you taunt out. This is a rare variety of airborne rodent as it spreads its membrane and just glides off.
Felipe, give me one without wings.
Mitzi, meanwhile, is already set up her alchemy station. It's just okay, big of this, pinch of that,
Various
mix.
Minotaur ladies lashed to the poles are kind of looking at you with a mixture of apprehension and curiosity.
Okay, and Mitzi will just hold up the potion as it's like swapping between like 15 different colors at once. Okay, it's ready.
The woman takes a step back as she gestures at the cowgirl who's trying to pull back.
3, 2, 1. Mitzi will throw the random potion.
Roll me a D100.
Let's go!
Oh boy.
20.
20.
20. Oh.
Oh.
Evacuate.
Oh. Oh no. What evils have I unleashed?
You're gonna actually turn them into like another hybrid monster creature.
Also, that shotgun looks so weird but so sci-fi-ly cool.
That is the 4-barreled shotgun from Shadow Warrior.
Ah. So, Slam, what have I unleashed? I'm very concerned now.
I feel like you should start packing your stuff.
Like, Mitzi already has her stuff packed by the time she finishes her potion.
I'm just gonna try and get Felipe down there now.
You watch as the Minotaur lady blinks, suddenly shudders as her hips widen and thighs and breasts swell to even larger sizes.
Oh. Huh. That's what the combination does.
The lady blinks down at herself in shock as the woman standing over you scratches her head. Well, I mean, that's not exactly what I was asking. I mean, I'm sure I could get a good chunk more gold for her, but I mean, she was already so kind of diminishing returns at this point.
Oh, still 3 gold for Mitzi services. Oh, who said that?
I mean, you were supposed to give me 3, but I still have the 1. I'll give you a gold.
Give me 1 gold to 10 silver.
I should be able to make that back. Deal. She pays you a gold and the silver pieces.
Thank you. Thank you for using
The
Mitzi's
gold piece is
patience.
interesting. You've not seen one before. On one hand, on the front side, it's just emblazoned with the sun, and on the rear side, it has what seems to be a great spear. A great spear.
Oh, this is a very interesting gold.
Come on, Felipe, get down, or I will call you Esteban.
As Mitzi will just look to her. Thank you for using Mitzi's person services. If you should ever need them again, please come find me wherever I may be.
Wait, before you go, she puts a hand on your head and turns you around. Can you
Yeah.
do that with the rest of my stock?
Possibly.
Oh, no.
If you want me to try.
She passes you another 5 gold and 50 silver.
Ooh.
Okay, and Mitzi will, since she does usually make her potions in batches to begin with, she will throw the rest of this particular batch at the group.
This will end badly.
I mean, but we made like 6 gold.
They all go
True.
from very curvy to exceedingly voluptuous.
Mitzi will just have a
Oh.
very, very big smile on her face. Again, thank you for using Mitzi's potion services. If you should ever require them again, please seek me out wherever I may be.
The lady's writing this down. I most certainly will.
Is Mitzi just kind of like looks at her little journal? I'll have to write this potion down. It seems like it's going to be very popular. Potion of big boob.
Big boobers.
Potion pedonker donkers.
As Mitzi is just going to walk away. And it's going to walk up to the group. Guys, guess what?
What?
Mitzi will open up her coin pouch and show the 6 silver and 60 gold pieces she's earned, or silver pieces she's earned. I made so much money.
Georgia just grabs a skewer of chicken, snarfs it down. It's like, okay, store is closed. Now we go.
Did you make a con save?
Hi, that chicken had been on there for a while.
Dave? Oh, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Mr. Jenkins does not have
You've gone
standards.
into charcoal and bone.
Oh.
Mm.
There might be a little milk left, Jojo, here.
I don't know. I've never seen these gold pieces before. Look, this side is the sun, and this side is a spear.
Whoa.
It's so weird. I've never seen these before. I'm sure
God.
they must be valuable if they're different than ours.
Felipe, please get down.
Felipe!
He looks
Is
over and
Mitzi
says, "Felipe, you want the chicken?"
You say you see Felipe ramming his head against a tree to open it wider.
Felipe, get down here! You won't get sugar cube!
Felipe immediately turns around, eyes bugging out, as he just lunges and majestically in slow motion falls out of the tree, godways glistening in his glorious mane as he alights softly before you,
Okay, now,
eyes still bugging out of his skull.
okay, Felipe, now I need you to get into position on the cart.
Felipe nails his eyes at you, holds out his tongue.
Mitzi will sigh. I will give you 3 sugar cubes if you do it.
I think he did one from getting him off of the tree.
Oh, okay. Mitzi will give Felipe a sugar cube. Now, I'll
Charlotte
give
gives
you 3
Felipe
more.
a thumbs up from behind Mitzi.
Now you will get 3 more. Okay, get into position. Okay, now quickly, weigh him up.
It's a simple hand cart. It's not really designed to
Oh.
be latched up. You can make survival checks to joyrig something.
Yes, hold on.
Charlotte do her. Charlotte believe
10.
in her friends.
Can I
What?
try?
Yes,
You may
please.
each try.
12.
I only got a 4.
19.
Carrie.
Ooh.
Carrie, you remember the one time you learned how to lash up a handcart to a large equine to help the local farmers?
Every time you say that, it reminds me of the Family Guy skits. It
I
cuts to
don't know the
that.
skit, but yes, you will all you will not all fit in this cart, but it's definitely enough for Winter to be sat in a cart rather than hog-tied over Felipe.
Yes, of course. We will.
Carrie will go up to Mitzi, wanting a sugar cube as well.
Mitzi will give Carrie the sugar cube.
Yes.
Okay, everyone, I have an idea.
Well,
Oh.
If we, oh wow, I'm trying to think of how we can offer it so Felipe can do the thing.
Maybe I
Um.
can. I can be under it. I'm strong enough to just stay or hold on.
Hmm.
You might be able to fit on top of it.
Okay.
Felipe's kind of wild.
Okay.
tie me,
Carrie?
tie me to the wheel. Ah! What the fuck is in my room? Holy shit! Oh, it's a wasp.
JoJo stand his
Oh, not
fucking
the
cars. God damn it. Why is that actually good? Why is that actually really funny?
Alright, so you were all saddled up in Felipe?
Yep.
mm-hmm.
Who is actually on Felipe to guide him?
I feel like it's gonna be me since we seem to get the best results out of me.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
kind
you've
of know
done
how to control Felipe the most, I feel.
you've done it a few times. Does anyone else wish to give it a shot?
Yeah, you know what? Mitzi will give someone else a chance.
Okay.
No, thank you.
You can do this, Felipe. I believe in you.
Felipe reaches around, holding his own wings in his mouth.
Thank you, Felipe.
Felipe drive? That's new. I've never let. I don't know which Charlotte's more worried, in character out of Good goodness.
So Felipe is holding the reins. Then Jojo takes the reins off of Felipe. It's like, thank you, Felipe.
Oh, good, thank God. I don't think we should
Felipe's
let
got the
Felipe
reins.
drive. Felipe's driving! So we
Like
shouldn't let
paws at the
Felipe
ground as you
drive.
hear a
Everyone hold on.
Mitzi will
Okay,
hold on to
Felipe,
dear
are you ready?
life. Felipe, go warp speed!
Felipe slowly starts falling to the ground.
On today's episode of the Habaxi Party, Mitzi, enabler sex traffickers. Again, my potions are just... I love them. I love them way too much.
Oh, I killed a giant wasp.
Nice.
What did I miss?
Felipe's driving
You're
Felipe.
taking off.
What the fuck? Mitosis?
Jojo told Felipe to drive, so Felipe reached around and is holding his own reins in his mouth.
Well, Felipe.
Well, Jojo, who wants to roll for where we end up?
Can I roll?
Okay. What? Go for it.
Or what do I roll?
Okay, first roll the 206 and 256.
Oh, 1 second. You
Roll.
put the grid on, so now we know what. So we can subtract that many. So
Yeah.
Yes.
Roll what
hold
now?
on.
1d something?
Roll 1d26 and 1d56. Or okay, no. Okay, roll 1d206 and then 1d256. Okay, 197.
8.
8.
I think that's
Okay.
gonna be the ocean.
Hold on. 97. Yeah, that's just the ocean. Reroll.
May I catch a... Okay.
Roll
thing?
one corrective 1d50.
Right?
No, just give it a reroll with both. Okay, 127.
Oh,
33.
Lily has just proposed to me a slightly better idea.
No.
Oh, well, I was just thinking because I thought it would be funny and chaotic that if when Felipe drives, instead of a random number, he just takes us to we roll a number die that's the number of continents, and he just takes us to a landmass somewhere. Good or bad?
I'm
It
down.
could be bad.
All right.
Yeah.
I said it because I thought it'd be funny, but I know it could be really bad.
I think
I like
instead of
that.
landmass
Simplify
specifically,
things.
let us number each nation.
Okay.
There you go.
My own
okay.
number one.
How many are there?
So basically, if it actually has a title attached to it, it counts.
Okay,
So-
so I'll be just going from left to right numbering these, okay?
Yeah,
No, the Mime
that's
Kingdom
okay.
has to be forced. I'm prejudiced.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
That's fair.
So, 1. 2.
You're changing the numbers.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Did not mean for
Okay,
that.
for a moment, just pause. Let me see. 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay.
God damn it, Bononia still has all of those titles.
That's what's officially on the map.
Hey, go back to the map.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Slayer, did we go back? That's gonna be so fucking funny. Please tell me it's what I think it is.
No, it's not what you think it is.
Damn it,
What
okay,
is
because
it?
on my count... Okay, please tell me.
Where are we ending up?
No, see, I did not count logically.
Okay, that's okay.
Where did we end up? I need to know now.
You're gonna
Come
see.
on.
You're
Just
gonna
got really
see.
excited.
Yeah, that gasp
My
was just
excitement is
so
probably
much
unwarranted.
excitement.
I don't know if I counted it the same way Slayer did.
No, I counted it in a really weird way where I started with my own, then I went to the Great Kaindo, then Elvira, then I went to Soul Empire because it was the next biggest, and I wrapped around to like Sandera, and then I started curving down.
Okay, you curved down, I curved up. But curving
So
down
are we
still would be
going to-
very exciting for Charlotte.
Are we going to Isteria or the Happy Harpy Islands then? It's the Happy Harpy Islands, isn't it?
It is.
Ooh, now that's just fun on its own.
Oh my god, yes!
I'm just trying to find a good archipelago map.
Oh god, we better get ourselves a harpy. Or oh god, I wonder what type of harpy is gonna end up following us.
We end up getting one of the big ones.
Felipe takes off with a bolt, running. There's a boom as he bolts, tearing most of the tents out of their mooring lines. As he's just galloping through white, through dark, through sea, through black as night, through bright as day. No coconut shall escape his sight. Beware all insects. Felipe's bite.
Incredible.
I like this one. This one is good. No, it's an avifile.
Ah!
Okay, I'm gonna screenshot it. How do you like them apples? And as he's running, suddenly the spray around him begins to turn salty.
Yum.
Yum.
No?
Before, suddenly, as abruptly as he took off, he stops.
Oh? Felipe?
Oh.
Felipe seems especially tired after this voyage, as though he traversed great stretches of sea. He neighs and sputters before finally, slowly crawling onto a shore.
Oh.
Wow, that would actually wear out Felipe.
He flops over, which causes Winter to groan as she
Whoa.
is tossed from the cart.
Winter!
He's Winter.
Are you okay, Winter?
However, it is not too hot here. It is a good about 30 degrees cooler than the heat of the jungle.
Oh, it
Ooh.
feels nice.
Quickly, everyone, put back on your normal clothes.
Well, I
Her
don't know.
clothes
Charlotte's
are-
just gonna stand here for a second. I like it. Charlotte like it. Oh, sorry.
It is still warm, and her clothes are very much designed for cold weather.
Well, I mean, no, I meant us because we're also wearing leaves.
Oh, okay. So you all quickly put back on your normal outfits, and as you're doing that, you hear "Tru, tru," as a figure comes hopping out of the tree line. She's short, though not as short as you, with a very slim build and large feathery arms as she walks over. "Tru, tru, tru."
Oh, hello.
More start to come out as they approach you. Tiri, tiri, tru, tru.
Oh,
They're
you
so
are
cute,
very
Mitzi.
pretty.
They like grab your faces with their little thumb appendages on the end of their wings and just kind of look around, cooing and looking you over. One of them sticks its head in your bag and starts gagging as it tried to eat a silver coin.
No, you don't get that.
No,
It
no,
spits
this
it
is good
out.
for you.
It blinks. It picks it back up. It tries again.
No. Mitzi will take away the coin.
You look over and you see another one has walked on to Winter and is just kind of sitting on her now, cooing.
But no,
And
get
as you
off
look
your
around,
her.
you're on a picturesque shoreline with gentle, soft waves. Ahead of you is a thick tree line that various harpies seem to be approaching from an opening, a trodden path through the trees.
Oh. Eh.
They coo and flap their wings at you. Some are big, some are colorful, some are really big, some are small, as they all just kind of hop around looking and cooing. You see one of the really tall ones reach up with her long, towering legs, grabbing a coconut right out of the top of the tree before bringing it to her face, and with a slam of her head against the coconut, it splits in two, her eyes spinning in circles as she teeters back and forth, hand offering the two halves out to you.
Mitzi will take one of them and will just kind of look at it.
You are now holding half of a coconut.
She will drink the liquid.
It is coconut flavored.
Oh. She will give the other half to Winter.
That's a good idea.
Winter drinks it before just sighing, kind of laying in the beach as the gentle waves slowly lap at her. And just as she's starting to relax, the harpy sits on her head.
Oh, no, wait.
No,
It
don't
is
ship
me.
on her head. It's Mitzi just immediately just like, no. It just tries to just...
The harpy like jumps back as you like shoo her, looking confused as she walks back up again, this time stepping over Winter's head directly onto her chest, causing Winter to sputter and gag.
No, not there either.
You can't sit on friend.
You can't shit on her. She not well.
You don't
One
do
of the
that
harpies
either.
sits next to Winter's head and just starts like playing with her striped tail.
Okay, you can do that.
Okay, that's fine.
And another harpy has walked over and is like trying to tug the horn off of Felipe's head.
Oh, you have to be very careful. Felipe is a loaded cannon.
Felipe is so tired, he's just panting, tongue lolled out in the sand, not
Oh,
even
yeah, that's true.
responding.
Do you
as-
have any
as-
more of those sugar cubes, Mitzi?
I think so. His Mitzi just digs around, pulls out a few.
Maybe that could help Felipe.
Felipe, who would normally immediately zone in on you, is still just panting hard, chest like heaving as he gasps.
Oh no,
we
he
should get him
really
some
tired.
good water. Is Felipe very tired?
Wait. She points to one of the harpies. Can we get more rock water? And she holds up her half of the coconut.
The one who's still a bit
Chicken
dizzy looks down at you.
Maybe not use bird noggin next time. She's still spinning.
Okay, I go get one then. As Mitzi will just go climb up one of the trees to grab a coconut.
Give me a strength check as you attempt to get the coconut out of the tree.
Alright, hold on. I actually have a pretty decent strength. Yeah.
Charlotte believes in you.
5.
Oh.
You're just hanging from this coconut, hanging from the tree.
May I kick the tree for the
I
coconuts?
stuck.
Give me an attack roll.
Yes.
You kick the tree, but nothing happens.
Okay, guess I climb as well. Strong tree.
It's stuck.
Okay, can I try and grab the coconut?
You may climb up and attempt to free the coconut yourself.
15.
The coconut, it puts up a good fight, but in the end you manage to just tug it free.
Coconut. I go back down with the coconut.
Mitzi's still holding onto the coconut.
The two of you slide down the tree. You're now holding a coconut in your hands.
Okay,
I will open this.
I got an idea as Mitzi pulls out her sword.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it, and you strike it right here.
As
Alright.
Mitzi will,
Okay.
I'm ready.
as Mitzi will hit the coconut. 15. Oh wow! Oh, Mirrodin's Fury! Mirrodin's Fury triggered on a fucking coconut! Okay, it ended on a coconut.
You cleave this coconut clean in half and the rock that Carrie was standing on.
Good cut. Good cut.
That was very good. Okay. Give the weird thing water to Felipe. It'll probably help.
Okay. I just go do that.
You give the unicorn the coconut water. It laps it up, and then just slowly eats the coconut itself.
Okay, that probably help.
Yep.
Good
Carrie,
job,
Carrie,
Mitzi.
Carrie.
Good job, Carrie.
Carrie's gonna go in the water. Sog time.
Sog time.
You are now a soggy cat.
Yes. Status effect. Sog. Just COG. Sog.
Status effect sog.
And as you all turn back to Winter, you now see that there's 5 harpies, and they're all laying on her chest, legs, one on her face, and they're all just seeming to using her as a group pillow.
That is honestly kind of adorable.
She seems annoyed, but she's not swearing. So, not like super annoyed.
Well, that's good.
Mitsuo would just kind of like approach and just kind of like squat down. Hey, you okay, Winter? Is you no longer dying of heat?
She looks over at you, narrows her eyes a little bit. I hate cat.
We're very sorry, Miss Winter. You weren't supposed to come with us.
Yeah, we were trying to tell you to get off before we entered the warp field.
Felipe goes much faster than Charlotte expects. Good job, Felipe. Pet, pet. Oh, you're so sweaty.
It's okay, Felipe. You just take it easy.
Yeah, lay on the beach. Relax.
Okay, where are we?
Charlotte does not know. It is very pretty.
It really is.
The harpies who are all gathered on Winter suddenly jump up as the encroaching tide laps mostly over them, and they all sit up, now soggy. One of the largest of them walks over, kneels down, and scoops up Winter and starts carrying her along the path as all the others hop behind.
Oh, where are you going?
I guess we're going. We must follow.
We must follow. We have to
Oh, can one
protect
of you
Winter.
help Felipe too?
Can we? Can you please look after Felipe?
I don't know how to
Okay.
speak to the birds.
I don't
I'm a drag Felipe into Sog.
Give me a
Town.
strength check.
drag Felipe into Sog.
Don't let him drown. He will. You guys
Too
just lay on the
soggy, you
beach
just slip in
together.
the sand.
Fine. I'll be Sog.
You like lay your soggy body over Felipe.
Yeah.
The harpies guide you through footpaths through the jungle until you come across a massive nest with walls towering at least 20 feet high.
Whoa. Wow. That's
The
big.
harpy slowly begins to traverse the side of the nest with her large talons.
Quick, we have to follow. We have to climb.
And as you all climb after and reach the top, you realize this is like a large communal nest. And you see various harpy literally just grabbing piles of stick from one side and putting them at another side with no real direction to their actions.
Wow. There's a lot of them.
And the big harpy walks over to where there's a pile of like bunched up cloves, leaves, feathers, and all manner of soft thing, and just lay Winter nestled inside of it.
Is it cooler up here?
I can't tell.
Let's climb.
And Winter says, "This is the softest thing I've had in months." And then she abruptly goes, "Mm!" as the large harpy sits down on her.
Don't wait once again.
Please stop sitting on her. She's still weak.
Off. Charlotte's like moving her arms.
The lady looks at you all motion, looks you in the eye, tilts her head, then reaches a long leg down into the bramble, digs around for a moment, pulls out a coconut, reels her head back, swinging it forward with a loud crack. The coconut splits over, and the lady's head is teetering dangerously back and forth as
You guys really should stop doing that.
As she holds the two halves out to you, her eyes have gone cross.
Yeah.
This is nice, but really it would be for Winter. Miss Winter. And Charlotte's gonna point like what they're sitting on.
The harpy's head moves to look that direction, but then her eyes go cross again, and she just slumps over.
Okay, we roll her off a little. She take nice nap. Why are birds so heavy?
Why are they so
This is one
sharp?
of the largest species of board alive.
It's so big and sharp.
So
It's
fluffy,
fluffy
but
and they want one.
heavy.
Mm.
Miss Winter, would you like more coconut water of the rock? Heavy bird.
You eventually manage to push and shove enough that the board eventually shifts its weight to the side.
I just
Yeah.
need it to like
Half
roll off
lifts
for a
up.
little bit.
Yeah, basically, it just kind
Okay.
of rolls over slightly.
Miss
Okay,
Winter,
good.
we're sorry about all what happened. We didn't mean for you to follow. We tried to tell you to get off.
It's not Miss Winter's fault. Big bird.
Big Bird, can you bring us more of the coconut?
As you're talking to Big Board, a large, yellow harpy comes in, followed by what can only be described as a miniature heffalump.
Wow.
Whoa.
This yellow harpy then pulls out a harmonica
A performer.
and
Charlotte would be honored.
and starts to play a tune.
No, I'm not gonna play it.
Jesus. I wish Felipe could drink the entire sea.
No, not that meme.
It's honestly quite impressive to watch this harpy play the harmonica so well, especially as they only really have what could be considered two proper fingers.
Charlotte's do a little dance. A two-step.
Wow, she can play that instrument very well.
He's killing it. Charlotte take out her lute, her lyre. I strum just a little.
As you are playing along in harmony, more harpies come along and they start to like do little shaky with their tail feathers and waving their wings around, hopping in circles around the nest.
Isn't this great, Miss Winter?
Winter, who's currently just slumped over in the pile of soft, fluffy things, has actually fallen asleep with a ever so slight smile on her face.
Miss Winter agree. This is great.
Jojo, what are you doing now as this harpy is playing, as the harpies are playing the music along with?
Fluffy bird.
Ugh, along with Charlotte.
That is me. Charlotte is I.
This is actually kind of nice.
Charlotte think this is pretty cozy.
It is. Oh, I
Jojo was
wonder
gonna
what
snuggle
kind of
up on one of them.
potions I can make from this place.
Is there anything we can go bring to Carrie and Felipe?
Oh, there might be.
Felipe is very tired.
He is.
Jojo has found feathers and a sunbeam, and he is a nap.
Is he like taking a nap on one of the harpies?
Yes.
He like just curls up. Cinnamon roll style.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Some harpies, as they look at you, will bring you little bits. One gives you a worm, another gives you some seed, another gives you a Soul Empire Admiral Me Second Wink Fleet Command hat.
Mitzi will just look at
Interesting.
this. Oh. Jojo, I found you
One
a
hands
hat.
you an old boot.
As Mitzi will put the hat onto Jojo as he's sleeping.
Ah, so cute.
Look how adorable he is.
The way his ears twitch when he sleeps is so. Charlotte just want to squeeze his cheeks, but Charlotte will not. Charlotte will refrain because Charlotte is a lady.
Give me a wisdom save. With advantage for being a lady.
19.
You manage to resist the urge because you are a lady.
But only because I'm a lady.
And this is where you all settle down for the night, eventually lulled to sleep by the soft music and the comfy piles and all the milk you've been drinking.
Did Carrie come to join us, or is Carrie still with Felipe?
Shug.
you soon see Kaylee brought into the nest. One of the harpies looks at him for a long time, then gets a sparkle in her eye as she walks over to where there's a rope hung between two trees and flops the cat over on it, looking so proud of herself. Felipe is dragged in much less ceremoniously by two of the really big harpy, who seem to be struggling.
They're chirping between each other, and it just translates to, God, what do they feed this thing?
Meanwhile, as he's dragged along, you see Felipe slowly stick his tongue out, grabbing bits of fallen branch and just pulling them in. Crunch! Munch!
There's a
Crunch!
line in the sand.
As you all settle down and have wonderful dreams of tropical songboards and feathers and headaches, and then you wake up as they're like poking and pecking at your foreheads.
Oh, ow! Oh,
Why you attack?
When you
Excuse me,
when you wake up, the harpies trill and with a smile start dropping mashed up worm and insect into your mouth.
Ah! I don't need your food.
One of the big harpies walks over to you, looks down at you, smiles.
No!
It like grabs your head as you try to squirm.
Stop this speech!
Don't.
Everyone make deck saves, please.
Oh God.
Making
Charlotte
what?
struggle.
Deck
A deck
saves.
save.
Dex
not be-
save.
Fed
Where the
bird, baby bird style.
12.
16.
6! Charlotte's squirming too much. She gets it.
Oh. I accidentally closed my window. One moment.
That's okay.
How the fuck did I manage that? Come on, load in. What are we rolling? Dexterity save?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, come on. I cannot fail this.
Can't be
Thank
any worse
God.
than Charlotte.
Jojo?
16.
You are all panicking as Carrie, Jojo, and Mitzi, you all managed to pull out and roll out of the way. Charlotte, however, you are so shooketh by what's happening that you don't get away at time as this harpy puts her mouth like right in front of yours and just upchucks an entire breathic swath of seed, insect, and worm into your throat that you unfortunately end up swallowing.
Charlotte does not want to speak about this ever again.
The harpies then look extremely proud of themselves as you sit up and they like pat your head. One gives you a shiny rock.
Charlotte just holds the shiny rock in her hands, but her face looks like this.
All of you are hungry for breakfast except Charlotte.
Make sure find something to eat.
Charlotte does not want to think about food.
Wait, I still have my snacks my grandma gave me.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Carry him
Go
stuff.
to the ration to Felipe's saddlebag as you pull out the 4-month-old snacks.
Good thing it's all dried.
You unwrap the
Perfect.
pure, dried jerky and carrot provisions. That's all it is. It's jerky and dried carrot.
Oh, this is amazing.
I share. Grandmama made it.
You
G-
have
g- g-
amazing
Banushka.
grandmama.
Banushka.
Boynushka.
Banushka.
Oh my, she sounds like an amazing grandma.
None for Charlotte, thank you. Ooh.
What am I is that?
Sorry, I'm looking over at Twitter and I'm seeing Miku do backflips.
I want to see Miku do backflips.
Hold on.
Oh god, I'm getting eepy. Ugh.
Miku and the Rogue Trader game.
That is my goal. She's dodging bullets doing backflips.
It's perfect.
Ugh.
Mwah.
I share my provisions with everybody. If they want it. If they don't, I'll eat it.
You may have a carrot, none for Charlotte.
Mitzi will definitely partake.
Ooh.
Yum, 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 yum.
That's okay. Charlotte's got this. Charlotte can do it.
You sure, Charlotte? It's yummy.
No, Charlotte will be fine. I'm okay.
Charlotte, can you give me a constitution save?
Yeah, Charlotte will do her best. 9.
No, looking at the rest of the party eating jerky and carrots, it pushes you over the edge.
Oh, excuse me. Charlotte barfs over the side of the nest.
As you do that, the harpy who had fed you walks over and like puts hands on either side of your head as she tilts it back again.
No, please.
Make a
God, no.
dexterity save.
Again.
Charlotte can't keep taking this beating. 17.
You zip right out of there.
It's okay.
harpy
Charlotte's got
seems-
this. She just needs a minute.
The harpy seems confused and kind of a bit sad that you're running away.
It's okay.
Aw.
Charlotte is hurt other people's feelings before.
Then you hear a muffled screaming.
Oh no, Winter!
As you all
No!
turn around and see like two different harpies, one holding Winter's head still, the other holding her mouth open, as the big one who kept smacking her head against the coconut is currently mama board feeding Winter a large, generous serving.
Oh no!
Oh, Charlotte can't watch! Oh,
Charlotte, can I have another con save at disadvantage?
no!
You thanks to an empty stomach, you managed to hold it together.
Oh, don't worry, Charlotte's just dry heaving.
As Winter is screaming as the harpy finishes, and Winter's just standing there, eyes hard, and then one of the smaller harpies jumps onto Winter's chest and begins also going, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Somebody stop them! Ugh. Charlotte can't watch it happen a third time.
As you all including Charlotte, watch it happen for a third time.
Ugh.
But it's just a no.
Still eating. Charlotte wonders if I jump from this nest this I would kill her.
As you look, it's only 20 feet down, and that's actually normal Habaxi jumping distance.
Charlotte can make it that far. Friends up, I'm sorry. Charlotte can't take it. Ugh.
Charlotte
I start slowly
dramatically
going down the nest.
throws herself over the side of the nest, landing with a thump in the sand, like a cat.
Oh yeah, on my feet. I went back first. Charlotte landed feet first.
You did a small flip in the air. And now it is just the three of you watching this.
Mitzi will try and move over to try and stop them. Just no. It's their tiny heads just a bap at the birds.
As you bap at the balls, one of them taunts you, cheeks bulging and full.
No! Mitzi will then run away.
You know, I think it's time to give them. I don't know how to throw. How do I throw up again? I'm gonna throw up in their mouth.
Oh my god, you start doing the cat thing.
Let me go up to one, open its mouth, and just start doing it.
You're gonna have to let it barf into your mouth first.
Give me a grapple check.
A where do I see grapple? Grapple? Where's that?
It's an athletics check, basically.
Ah. Okay. 20.
And now I make a dexterity save for the board. They pass.
Hmm. You win this time.
Do anything else?
There goes my plan. I just, I don't know. My brain's shutting down.
That's okay.
Okay, so
That's okay.
you go after Mitzi. Jojo, you're the last one in the nest. What are you doing?
Num 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 num.
What are you numbing?
I know what's nommable.
Bird barf.
Maybe the rations I gave you.
Oh yeah, there are rations.
Those two.
So you eat the rations as you're randomly chewing on a post sticking out of the side of the nest. Glancing over at Winter, you can see her fingernails digging into one of the larger pieces of wood as there's like tears streaming down her eyes.
It's not that bad.
As you say this, she locks eyes with you, and it's that same murderous intent as back in Tinselhold. Do you wish to do anything else, Jojo?
Um. Not that I can think of.
Alright, so you go chase after the other Habaxis.
Probably.
Charlotte is sat at the bottom of where the nest meets the wall, and she's just hugging her knees. It's okay, Charlotte, it won't get you. I will go back and be lady. No one will ever know Charlotte barked that much in the nest.
Don't worry, I don't really remember what happened.
Oh, Mitzi, did you see all of that? Oh.
Mitchie's brain is.
So, okay, everyone seems to be getting eepy. I suppose, are we going to call session here?
Charlotte would
Probably.
like to go back for winter, but yeah, we can call a session.
Alright, so you're going to call session here as you four Habaxi are going to spend the next 3 months just exploring and having the time of your life across this small island archipelago. You've left Winter in the trusty and capable care of the Happy Hoppies.
Let's hope this absolutely doesn't
Sees no
backfire.
problem.
There's no way that this can backfire at all.
We shall bring her the things we find, like fruit and other gems and artifacts.
Exactly.
And hopefully she won't kill us.
And with that, session will draw to a close.
Yay!
Woo!
I cannot give you more survival, so instead, for this time you spent on the island, you are all going to gain proficiency in nature.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Totaling 3 for Charlotte!
Actually, no. No, I won't give you proficiency in another skill. Instead,
Oh. Back down to 1 it is.
We
I'm
learn
going-
Harpy.
yes, you will
I
learn
would
the
like to
language
learn how to
Harpy,
speak Harpy.
and with it, you will all gain +1 wisdom.
Oh, don't look at that.
As you become wiser and more experienced for learning this language. And as you do, you learn that the Harpy don't really have a culture. They're all just bird brains.
That's the culture.
That is their culture.
Except you will also have the realization that after every 3 physical steps they do, they dump their short-term memory.
We get plus
They
one.
was equally
to
surprised
what
and
now?
shocked to see you every single morning.
Would we get a +2 again?
Wisdom.
Yeah, plus the
Wisdom.
wisdom
That's one to
and a
wisdom.
new language harpy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm guessing we also get a level, or
Yes, you will get a level up.
woo!
Wow.
Okay. That is session now.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
I had very much the fun.
Same.
Yeah.
I hope that alligator doesn't come and get revenge.
Don't worry,
I've
I
forgotten
killed
about
it.
Alligator God.
Who would be willing to write up session summary? Just follow the same format I was using.
Lily, would you be willing?
I got a bunch of notes. I'll see what I can do.
Okay,
Woo!
okay.
Normally, I'd usually be up for doing that, but unfortunately, not today.
Mm-hmm. Hey Lily, we still have like an hour left in the Witchlight episode, right?
Great question. I can find out real quick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We should absolutely watch. Ah, yes, Hot Jones.
I'll shut off the stream.